Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or just welcome to my channel if you're new. Today in this video I'm going to be gender bending a couple of anime characters. I'm actually doing this for a gender swap challenge on this Anime Amino I'm part of. They have a new challenge every Friday, I believe it is, and last Friday they announced this gender swap challenge and I was just like, yes, I've been waiting for this. So I started trying to enter it. I narrowed down to about 4 characters I wanted to draw for this challenge. I was going to try to just do one, but that was impossible to use, so I narrowed down to 4, and these are the first 2 I for sure want to do. I'm going to try to do the other 2, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish them in time before the deadline to enter this challenge it comes. So if I do manage to get done before then, I'll probably make a part 2 to this video. And yeah, so even if I do not finish it in time for the challenge, I'll probably still make a part 2 because I'll probably be halfway done with it, so might as well just continue with. I just won't be in my entry. Anyway, moving on. Well, actually, before we move on, just a warning, there might be some minor spoilers in here. So yeah, the first anime character I decided to genderbend was Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. I chose Nagisa because I felt he would be kind of an interesting one to genderbend. And so, yeah, I know most people consider him like a trap, which from what I understand is a boy who looks girly enough to pass as a girl, but it doesn't mean he's not a boy, so I'm still doing genderbend him. So if you have watched Assassination Classroom, then you know that Nagisa was forced to have long hair by his mom, who apparently wanted a girl, but couldn't accept the fact that she had a boy, I guess. So she would force him to have longer hair, so he would look like a girl, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, Nagisa doesn't like this, and he says after graduation he's gonna chop it all off, right? So as much as I wanted to keep the pigtails and just make it a little longer because it made for a really cute female Nagisa, I thought it would make more sense to have her hair really short. So that'd be like the opposite of Nagisa. So instead, her mom, or maybe it's the dad this time, wanted a boy instead of a girl, and so would force her to have super short hair instead. And she's like, after graduation, I want to grow it out. So yeah, the opposite. I felt that would make more sense. It would be easier to kind of rewrite the story a little bit, since you're going to be having to rewrite it a little bit, change some things with the characters being gender bent and everything. So I felt that made a little bit more sense. So I gave her the super short hair. They put a bow in it as their like attempt at being feminine despite it being so short. For the outfit, I basically just swapped out the pants for a skirt to match the rest of the other Assassination Classroom girls' school uniforms. And that's really it. I kept the colors the same and such. So if you watch Assassination Classroom, you also know that Nagisa's kind of picked on, since it does look a little girly. So people keep joking with him that he's really a girl in boys' clothes, and I should just stop pretending as such. So I kind of want to keep that running gag with this genderbend version too. So I kind of try to keep her figure a little bit less like hourglassy, I guess you'd say. A little less curvy and more just rectangle, I don't know. So that it could still be a running gag, but instead just be everyone poking fun that she's really a boy in girls' clothes instead of a girl in boys. That makes sense. So yeah, I was kind of just trying to keep the kind of same character idea in essence, if that makes any sense. But yeah, for the name, I kind of, well, I looked up and Nagisa's actually a unisex name, so your name would just still be Nagisa. I'm usually really bad at telling that type of thing with Japanese names. I don't know what makes a Japanese name a girl or a boy. But yeah, so I looked up and Nagisa is unisex, so her name would just be Nagisa. overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I hope my rambling made sense. But for those of you who don't know what Nagisa actually looks like, I'll go ahead and show a picture of what he does look like so you can compare it to this genderbent version of him that I did. So here's what Nagisa actually looks like. You kind of see where I got everything from. And my take on a genderbent version of him. So the next anime character to decide to genderbend for this challenge was Mira from Dimension W. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing all these names. I know how to pronounce Japanese letters, but my English tongue just doesn't know how to say it right a lot of times. It doesn't want to say it right a lot of times. But anyway, I had chosen to do Mira because, well, she seemed like a challenging one to do. I had actually tried to genderbend her before. I had some doodle going on. I had never figured out how to really translate her dress into like a boy's outfit. And so I figured I'd pick up the challenge again and for this challenge. So I think I got it this time. I'm actually pretty happy with the outfit, and so yeah. If you have seen Dimension W, you know that Mira has a short bob haircut so for the boy version I decided to just cut the hair even shorter but kept the side thingies to kind of keep the Mira in there, if that makes any sense. And for the outfit, I was kind of going with the Victorians inspired kind of fashion and smashed it with a little bit of modern and futuristic touch, if that makes any sense. That was the intent anyway. I don't know if that's what it comes across as. But Mira's outfit is kind of like layered, so she kind of has like this layered look to it. So for that, I figured I would give the genderbent version this like turtleneck tank top looking thing and like short leggings, or it could be all one piece, I don't know. But then he has the little short jacket and shorts over that, and kind of gives that layered effect. And for the shoes, Mira's shoes come to just above her knee, but for the boy version, I decided to cut them shorter and just give him some stockings or like socks that come up to the knee, and put the little pattern that Mira has on her boots on his boots. And Mira has a lot of little details that are hard to translate into here. She has this like bar pattern along the hem of her dress, and I was originally going to put that on the hem of the coat, but decided to change it to the hem of the shorts, and that worked out pretty well. She also has these like button things, I don't know what they are, like pins or something, they're kind of like on her hips, and I kind of just used those and put them as the suspender clasps. Forgive me, I can't pronounce things. I can't talk sometimes, but anyway, so I kind of put those into the suspender clasps. And yeah, I was thinking of changing the shape of the antenna for this guy, but I decided against it. There's really no need. I did change the dark magenta pinkish color of them though, that Mira has, to more of just a red, trying to make it a little more boyish. But otherwise, I pretty much kept the colors the same. Though the lavender, I did try to darken it a little bit, but it doesn't really look that much darker now that I look at it, so whatever. It's not like they're extremely girly colors anyway. Now for his name, well, apparently Mira is actually a unisex Japanese name. To me it sounds a little bit girly though, so you could add an N to the end of it and make it sound more like Miran. I guess that would sound a little more boyish. Otherwise, I guess his name would just be Mira, so apparently it's unisex. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out, the overall design and everything. I can see some things like wrong with the picture in general, but the design, I really love how it turned out. I just feel like one leg's a little bit longer than the other now that I look at it. But anyway, yeah, super happy, super proud of this one. Well, for those of you who don't know what Mira actually looks like, we'll go ahead and show a picture of her too, and you can compare that to the genderbent version. Here's what Mira actually looks like. Forgive the kind of blurriness, it's the only full body picture I can find. And my take on a genderbent version of her. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw these as much as I enjoyed drawing them, and that my commentary wasn't too much all over the place. And I also hope I didn't talk too fast for you. Once again, I'm hoping to do 2 more gender bends before deadline. So if I can manage to do that, I'll probably be doing a part 2. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll probably be doing it anyway, even if I miss the deadline. But anyway, until next time, guys. Bye.